Hi, Crystal. I am looking at the simulation exam from last week, and I want to address the two items you mentioned in your email. One was on a task with copying and pasting, and that you weren't able to do that. So I've looked, and I believe I found the correct task, and it's number 31. So when you view your exam submission, look at number 31, and you can see your actions, and I've got those here. When you view your submission and you look at the actions you took, I can see those same actions. And so what I see here is that you completed step 1, which would have been creating the union query. And then you successfully copied and pasted the first instruction, which would be here, copy the statement and paste it. And then right here next, you were supposed to press enter 2 times and then type union. And I don't see that you ever did that. After you copied and pasted correctly, then it looks like you went to the second tab and tried to copy and paste that as well, but you weren't supposed to do that yet. So then you skipped the question, came back to it, and you completed step 1 again, and you copied and pasted the first time, but then you submitted it because I'm assuming you didn't know what to do from that point. So let's work through this. Create a union query. So we'll create a query with no tables, and we'll say it's a union query, which opens the SQL statement area where we can work. Switch to the rentals query, which is open here, and copy the entire statement. So it's selected already. I'll right click and copy, and then paste the contents. Okay, so I'm pasting. Press enter 2 times, then type union, and now switch to display the rental details query. Copy, and back here with the insertion point at the end of the keyword union, press enter 2 times, and then paste. And then run the query. So what I am seeing from your actions here, I'm seeing that you copied right here, tab header, right click, context, copied and then pasted. That was from the SE rental, so you did that correctly. And go back in the code. And then next, where you were supposed to press enter 2 times and type union, you didn't do that. You went back to a tab and you right clicked and copied and got an incorrect action. Then you went to the union query and you right click and paste and got an incorrect action. So that's probably why you were thinking you couldn't copy and paste, but you weren't yet to that point because you hadn't pressed enter and keep union. Okay, the other thing you mentioned was not being able to change font size, and I have not found that task yet. So I'm going to pause this and flip through these tasks and see if I can find where you changed font sizes on something. So I'll be right back. Okay, I think I have found the task where you change the font size, and it's on number 20. In the Access Options dialog box, you're going to clear the grid lines and change the default font size. So that would be in your Backstage view under File. Whoops. I think I clicked File twice. And this would be on Options. So here's your Options dialog box. And so first, we are wanting to clear the horizontal grid lines effect. And let me think where to find that. Let's look at current database and see if we can find that setting there. Now let's look at data sheet, and there we see the grid lines. So we're going to clear the horizontal grid lines effect. That means we click and turn it off. And then change the default font size to 10. So right here, default font size, we're going to change that to 10. And OK. And then you open a table and observe the changes. So I'll go and look at your actions on that task, and then I'll come back and we'll see what you did. Okay, I'm viewing your submission, and you see the task here, and these are your actions, and these are ways that you can complete that task. So you view your submission, and you can see those same things. So now let's go look at number 20. And here it is. So let's look at your actions. And the first thing you did was go to the options dialog box and clear the horizontal grid lines, then do the default font size. So let's see. It looks like you went into the navigation pane and tried to open the agents table, which was incorrect. And you tried to do that again. You tried to open it in design view, and that was incorrect. But then you finally did go to file and go to options. So you got there eventually, and you did check the horizontal grid lines. You found that. And then you clicked OK, and you got out of that dialog box. So you didn't see that that's where you needed to change the default font size. It looks like you were possibly going back and maybe, well, you at that point skipped the question. Then you came back and launched it again, and you went to the options. You unchecked the horizontal, and then right here you clicked OK again after you turned the horizontal lines off. You didn't change the font size, and then you just skipped the question. So you just didn't know where to go. That looks like you just missed that setting. So if there are any others, if you want to go view your submission, if there are any others you want me to take a look at and show you how to complete those correctly, I'll be glad to do that. Thank you.